My next guest today is Brian Stumm from Anda Technologies, North America. Nice to see you.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Okay, so I want to talk today, Brian, about basically the valves that you use inside your dispensing systems, because any manufacturer of dispensing systems, they're only as good as their valves.
Correct, yeah.
And there's a lot of money spent in the industry on masking when it comes to dispensing, and it's quite time consuming, and it's quite costly. But you believe that your valves are tight enough that you can really do without that step. So explain it to me.
Yeah, we've had many customers come to us, with the desire to eliminate manual masking and go to liquid dispensable masking.
Right.
And that's prior to conformal coating.
Mm-hmm.
So those materials cost money, and it's just a consumable. You're not leaving it on the board, and also there's labor involved with demasking.
Yeah.
And so I started telling customers, well, what if I could prove to you that the valve we would use to put down the liquid peelable mask is accurate enough to put down the coating and skip the masking altogether.
Okay.
And we've had mild success.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to brag too much, but it's been very popular in the industry.
Right.
We've sold many machines with that configuration in the last year and a half, 2 years, and it just continues to grow.
I guess it also depends on the viscosity of the coating material that you're putting down. You don't have too much flow out.
It does to an extent, but with originally our jetting valves were used for things like underfill, where you need to have high precision, and the viscosity of those materials isn't that high.
Yeah.
And oftentimes you heat it to get it lower viscosity anyways.
Yeah.
And so we found that even in coatings that are sub 100 centipoise, we can still get dot size, about 1 millimeter, 1.2 millimeters.
Really?
Which means then why would you need masking? If you can put the material down that accurately.
Exactly. If
there's
you can
no
put it down
reason-
that accurately, you're going to get tight line definitions
Yes,
and
correct.
that sort of thing. Okay. Excellent. What other issues do you come up against when you're doing your coatings? I mean, what about corner coverages, on sharp edges of devices? Do you have ways of being able to either double coat these, or do you use some of the Humiseal products that are out there that protect the corners?
When it comes to the material that we're dispensing or coating with, it's very customer dependent, or oftentimes, there's a contract manufacturer and their customer is dictating the material. So we don't get to pick and choose
The material.
which one's best. We have to be able to handle any material that comes along.
Right.
And as far as the corner coverage and things like that, we found that plasma treatment before conformal coating helps get more uniform coverage of the materials. And there are some synthetic rubber and other materials that also help with that, but again, that's on the material side, and that's not for me to choose.
So you talked about plasma there. So I mean, doing some plasma treatment before coating obviously gives you better surface activation and better adhesion, etc. Does that help in any way with the being able to control the line definitions and things like that, or no?
If anything, plasma helps to encourage flow, so you'll get more flow of the coating after plasma treatment than you would if you didn't plasma treat.
Okay. So I've got that wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
But what it does help with is delamination. If we get oils from our skin on the circuit board, the coating, even though you spray it there, the coating will wick away from that spot and leave a void.
Right.
The plasma treatment will eliminate the oils from our skin and other things that are commonly used
Yes.
in manufacturing.
Yes.
I know everybody doesn't want to handle the boards, but between SMT and conformal coating, there's often many manual operations like soldering a connector or staking.
Yes.
Just different things that are done manually, and all that handling leads to contamination.
Contamination, you don't get good adhesion. Yeah. So no, I agree. So I think plasma treatment is certainly better for sure.
It's becoming more and more popular. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. What about cleaning before coating? What's your view on that?
Again, that's not my call to make. I would prefer that it was always cleaned, but again, it boils down to the design of the circuit board and the end customer and their design team.
Right.
And so I don't in a perfect world, there would only be one coating in it. This would be an easy job, but unfortunately, there's thousands of coatings out there,
Right.
and I have to deal with whatever one the customer
Right.
chooses.
Right, but I mean, in a perfect world, you could use plasma to prepare the substrate, then clean the board to get all the contamination off it, and then coat so that you're not trapping all that contamination underneath.
Yeah, I would prefer they still do their DI water wash,
Right.
and then do plasma. Because the water wash happens at the end of S&T, then we still have all the manual handling.
Yeah.
So the plasma treatment does not replace that earlier cleaning.
Mm-hmm.
It just is a final cleaning.
Yes.
Fine cleaning. It's if you put a big blob of silicone on there, it's not going to clean it off.
Right.
It's very fine cleaning of small particles.
Okay. Okay. Last question. I mean, we've got Productronica coming up in a couple of weeks.
Correct.
Is there anything new coming out the ANDA stable for that?
I believe we're going to have a 5-axis CNC machining station in
Wow.
Productronica.
Wow. Okay. 5-axis CNC machine.
Yes,
Okay.
specifically for electronics manufacturing.
I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's got a smaller unit. It's not for like machining a car or something. It's it's a very
okay.
small unit. Yeah.
And what sort of things would you be using that for? For making jigs or
I think it's not for us. It's something we'll be offering for sale. So the customer can just to enhance their abilities in assembly side.
Mhm.
Post assembly box build, I should say.
Right. Okay. Great. Well, we'll look forward to that coming up in a couple of weeks. And thank you for coming in today.
Yeah, hopefully I'll have more information on that new product for you by Productronica.
Great. I look forward to it, Brian.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay.
Ko Young is leading a smart revolution that will change the world of electronics manufacturing. Based on our pioneering True 3D measurement-based inspection technology, we revolutionized the solder paste inspection market to such great lengths that 1 in 2 SPIs sold today is from Ko Young. Building our SPI technology, we expanded to automated optical inspection, also known as AOI. Every year, we introduce new award-winning innovations and have proudly earned the respect from thousands of customers across diverse industries. Aside from our R&D center in Korea, we have research facilities focused on artificial intelligence and deep learning across the world to help us further develop proprietary AI technologies for your challenges. With our global network of sales and service centers, we aim to respond quickly to your needs and to deliver the highest level of customer satisfaction.